I mentioned earlier that we use interventions as a means to get a behavior change, which is behavior that allows companies to maximize their business results. We use our interventions, however, in quite an unusual way, and I just want to explain how we approach organizations and their specific developmental needs. First of all, a company will recruit a person with a certain set of skills or expertise or knowledge into their organization. They then put that person through product or company information-based training. So the person comes in, they get this information from the organization. The next step is to give the individual that has joined the company a set of sales training or presentation training or communication skills. So once the person is joined, they then get given a curriculum, a development curriculum of programs they're going to go through. And the programs are typically selling, communication, presentation, technical, interpersonal skills maybe, even something like EQ that is becoming very popular. So the individual now has the company-specific information and they have their job-specific information. Where to from there? What does the organization do with that individual to elevate them to another level of expertise? Typically, the organization will appoint a consulting company to come in and do a needs analysis. And what the consulting company will find is that different people have different sets of skills. So if we take sales, which is in the first block here, and one person might have that level of sales experience. Presentation skills, the next, that might be low across the organization, although you might have one or two individuals who stand out. Communications, well, most of us can do that, but they still might need to run a program for a small group of students. The technical skills, it will be job specific again. It might be how to procure, how to negotiate with suppliers, how to procure certain product lines. Interpersonal skills, and as I mentioned, EQ. So the consultants will say to the organization, right, you have these gaps. These individuals need more sales skills. These individuals need a lot more presentation skills. These guys, there are only a few of them, need communication skills. And so you build a picture of what the next stage in the individual's development is. The problem with this, though, is that people leave. New people come into the organization, and you never get to that utopia where everybody is at the same level with the same set of skills. The Dealmaker Programs company does things slightly differently. We say, yes, this is important, and we're not saying that the needs analysis isn't important, but what's most important is that an organization achieves its business results. So we suggest that we come in with our programs. We have a set of 5 programs. I'll talk a bit more about them in a moment. And we put, based on what the customer's needs are, we will put our programs in place. So we might have the deal maker and the deal closer. We might include the deal guru. For less mature organizations, we might even look at the deal builder. If it's an organization with a lot of women, we'll put in the deal diva. And we say, let's get everybody to the highest level of competence we can and then fill the gaps. Now, this is contrary to how other organizations work, but we honestly believe that if you want to get the best results out of your people, start at the top and then fill the gaps. Don't start at the bottom and then try and upskill everybody. So our level of competence is already higher than most organizations will achieve with a standard training intervention. Of course, the program in its own right is not enough, even though we can get massive shifts in behavior of the individual so that they do things more intelligently, more knowledgeably. Implementation is run not just by an external provider. It's got to be done with the executives, with the managers. And the implementation can take you right back to this point where you say, hold on a minute, we need to relook this product information. It might take you into that needs analysis, filling the gaps that exist. But this is the model we use. We go in and we pull everybody to the highest level of competence. We don't start with a zero-base level of competence. And I think that helps us, A, differentiate ourselves in the marketplace, and B, give the customer the highest level of intervention we can in the shortest space of time. My team and I are often asked, what exactly is it that the Dealmaker Programs Company does? And in a nutshell, what we do is we work with organizations, particularly the executives and their teams, to improve business results, specifically increasing revenues or improving profitability. And we also asked, well, how do you do that? And I think the how is less important than the what, because our commitment is to improving the results an organization can expect from its people. We are an organization that works with our customers to positively improve their business results. Within the space of 2 to 3 days, we'll actually experience a change in their behavior. And they come out of the programs doing things differently automatically, doing positive things, things that will impact the business results of the organization in a profitable way. The Dealmaker Programs Company has created for you a series of lectures. This is the first of 12, and each lecture is short, sharp, and informative. The intention of our lectures is to share with you some aspect of negotiation or deal making or selling that we think will be of value to you in your personal lives and your business lives. So sit back, enjoy, and have fun learning. The Dealmaker started off as a 3-day program, and we had good success with it initially, but people started saying to us, hold on, 3 days. We can't put our team out of the office for 3 days, that's too long. So they asked if we could make a 2-day program. Although my team and I were doubtful about the success of a 2-day program, we decided to put one in place to meet the needs of customers that didn't want their people out the office for so long. So we created the Deal Builder. The Deal Builder is to the Deal Maker what Coke Light is to Coke, I suppose. But it was ironic because once the Deal Maker was in the market, people still wanted the Deal Maker, the flagship, the high impact intervention. The Deal Builder is available still. It's a brilliant program for less experienced individuals who may be graduates. We can't really work on any of our program with people who have zero experience. It's not a zero-based intervention set, as I explained to you when I showed you the graphics on the flip chart. What we were asked for, however, after the Deal Builder was, well, what about the executives? Where do they fit in? And you certainly can't have them for 2 days out the office. So we created the Deal Guru. The Deal Guru has enjoyed tremendous success in the market. It's by invitation only, and it is limited to executives. Part of the value of the Deal Guru is that with the Deal Maker, we use a ratio of 1 instructor to 8 delegates. On the Deal Guru, we use 1 coach or facilitator to 4 delegates. So the interaction with the business person who's presenting the program is much higher. Also, because it's executives only, it's a great opportunity for people who usually avoid networking type events because they're always being sold at, to network, to talk to like-minded businessmen about similar business issues. That created a set of 3. The Deal Maker, our flagship program, the Deal Builder, which was more entry-level, although still not greenfields, and the Deal Guru for executives only. And our customers were saying, but all 3 of those programs are centered around the negotiation aspect of deal making. What about a selling specific program? And I decided that maybe it was time to introduce a sales program, and with that we created the Deal Closer program. the deal closer is centered on selling. It does, again, like the deal maker doesn't ignore selling, the deal closer doesn't ignore negotiation, because it is impossible to separate selling and negotiation when you're doing deals. But the deal closer works with specific deals that the individuals on the program are currently engaged in. So they bring these deals to the program. We show them how to apply the theory of the program to their real live deals. And at the end of 2 days, off they go with a full set of strategic plans for their specific deals. There's not a lot of programs that are able to offer that. With the Dealmaker, on the other hand, the delegates use pre-written case simulations, and they apply the theory from that program to the case. The case gets filmed, and we give the feedback to the individuals so that they can self-evaluate as well. And this is where we get the massive shift in behavior. The deal closer works really well with the Dealmaker program side by side. We don't like to run them as one program because the content is too dense. But as a sales academy, perhaps, the two programs as part of that curriculum are extremely powerful. So we had 4 programs. But then the woman said, but what about us? It's different for women in the real business world. And being a woman, I know this to be true. So we created the Deal Diva program. The Deal Diva is a women's only program. We don't even let men into the room. If somebody comes into the room who happens to be male, we actually stop the program and wait for them to go out. It's a program that looks specifically at the issues that women face when deal making and in business in general. And it's suitable for people who are new to business as well as experienced C-level female executives. What we find on the program is that the C-level women actually mentor and coach the younger girls, and it's great fun. We have amazing energy in the room and the women love it. That is the set of 5 programs focused on closing that the Dealmaker Programs Company offers. What differentiates the Dealmaker Programs Company in the market is that we use experienced business people to deliver our interventions. And I think as a delegate on a program, you don't want to be seeing a professional trainer. You want to see somebody who's actually got the scars on their backs. And as you'll see from my team, we certainly have those.